Hi, I'm Lauren Bryant, twin mum, event host, and award-winning small business specialist with a background in automotive and finance. I'm coming up to 10 years of Empower House, where I've helped hundreds of women streamline and scale their business. The greatest thing I've built, though, is an incredible community through my events, the Brunch Club. In over 70 live events, I've created thousands of connections and raised tens of thousands of dollars for charity. Most of all, I created a no-pressure networking space for women to feel seen, heard, and supported. This podcast is an extension of that, where I can share what I've learned, bring amazing speakers to share their story, and keep living the Empower House values: community, empowerment, and education. If you are an ambitious woman in business, welcome. This is for you. Hi, darling. Welcome back to the podcast. Thank you for joining me. Today, we are talking about the 3 systems that I use to work 20 hours a week. You need to understand this about me. I am a chronic overachiever. I am a workaholic. I want to do more all the time. Now I am a twin mum. Yes, it is my entire personality, and I give no shits about that. But now that I am a twin mum, I don't have the time and the flexibility and the autonomy that I used to have before these girls arrived. So I need to have systems that are supporting me and supporting my business and allow me to get the work done that I need to get done so that I can continue to support my family, or at least do my part, because I'm still not back to full-time work, as you are about to hear. Now, I am doing focused work. I have handed off as much work as humanly possible to my automations and my workflows and my funnels. I've cut out offers that no longer serve me. I've also stopped offering events every month because it takes so much time and energy to do those, to host those, to put them together. I've also scheduled out my speakers for the next few months. Right now, we've got events booked for April, June, and August. Those speakers are booked in, those funnels are set up, everything is done, the tickets are selling, and I haven't had to do anything but publish those funnels, publish those events, let people know that they're on. My system does all the heavy lifting for me. And now I'm going to go through 3 parts, 3 systems that are going to help you do more with your time. We want to be efficient, not busy being busy, because this is such a thing. We get trapped in the idea that only we can do this work. Only we can put that carousel together because we know our brand voice and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm about to show you a couple of things that are going to help you in your business. All right. System number 1. It is no surprise. My number 1 system is high level. This is not just a CRM. This is more than collating contact details and setting appointments. This thing is huge. It is a business management system. It has all of my landing pages, all of my lead gens are in there, my sales funnels, my calendars, my social media scheduling, my email, my affiliate portal, my course, my community. Everything is in this one system. Pretty much the only thing this doesn't do for me is my bookkeeping, which I have MyOb. It's fantastic. And there are ways to make that work better for you as well. And trust me, I'm using most of it. High level is so comprehensive. It is a massive beast. I'm not even using all of its capabilities, mainly because I haven't had time to set it up and learn it. I am such a big fan of this because it is a one size fits most. So if you are a service provider, especially if you are a coach or have an online business, you have membership, or you are selling a course, or you're doing UGC, some type of content creation. If you are a marketing agency, it is incredible. You have so much visibility about your clients and whether the things you're doing are working for them, how many extra calls, how many extra leads. It's incredible. and you can track everything that you are doing through your sales pipelines, your opportunities. It's amazing. Okay. This thing I have set up so that I don't have to be online at 10 p.m. back and forth with 47 emails with clients to make sure that I've got their details right, their logo, what they needed. I don't have to do that because the system is taking care of it for me. You know that I run events. With the events, it takes all of their details, any dietaries, their orders, and it puts it all in one page for me so that I can send that on to the venue and have that order done. With my calendar, all of my bookings are automated. It sends out reminders. It tells me that I've got an appointment coming up. It puts it in the calendar. It's a two-way sync. There's just so many things that I was doing manually or using Zapier or something like that to move all of this information around from system to system that I'm not having to do now. I don't have to do it. The system is doing it automatically, and it tells me what's coming up next. So system number one, it is the overarching management system, high level. It is incredible. I will put my link down the bottom for you if you want a 14-day free trial. Give it a go. I cannot recommend this enough. I do have a brand new offer out if you are looking for a forever home for your business. I want to help you with that because I've been through this myself. I've had multiple platforms. The subscription fees were huge, and I still wasn't getting the result that I'm getting now by consolidating all of my tech and having it under one roof. Let me tell you, it is life-changing. Okay. Number two, this is my digital twin. I am using AI in a number of ways. I have custom bots that I have built for specific tasks, which means that I can get an actual response that I can use. It is not beige. It is not AI slop. It has been trained with the things that I know, the way that I work, the way that I speak, and it has its specific prompt to give me this specific outcome. So if you are using a free version of ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or whatever the hell you're using, you need to upgrade yourself. You need to spend some time and some money. Teach yourself how to use these tools in a way that's going to make a difference for your business. I am at the point now where I'm using my AI to help me with client work. It takes my client's brand voice and it gives me the pieces that I need to help them more. And it looks like magic. I love it. The other thing that I'm using AI for right now is my podcast, because who has time to sit and spend hours and hours editing what I've intended to be super short, full of value episodes, right? I don't have time to sit there combing through every little piece and deleting this second and that second and making my eyes look the right way. For the most part, I'm pretty good at just chatting and talking to a camera. However, sometimes you stumble over your words and need to edit that, or I say something and it doesn't quite come out the way that I had intended. So the AI built into Descript, which is what I'm using, helps me take care of that. It takes care of the work, and it also means that I don't have to hire somebody else to do that for me. I will, again, at some point. I did have a VA, but what I did at the end of last year was really scale back on a lot of my expenses, and my VA was one of the major expenses. I didn't have enough time to be managing a team properly and giving feedback and making decisions in a timely fashion that would allow her to do her work in the way that it needed to be done. So because I wasn't utilizing the VA the right way and I was feeling really stretched and spread thin, actually, I downgraded. I took away the VA. I took on all of my business to myself again. And honestly, it's made me feel so much better about being in business and what that's going to look like next. So I've been able to start building for the business that I want now that I am a mum. Back to that. Now that I'm a mum and my priorities have shifted, before it was just all business and my dog and my boyfriend and, my family and stuff. And I was saying yes to social events when I was burnt out and whatever. Now I'm very protective of my time and my energy, which means I've gotten really good at using tools like AI to keep me efficient, to keep me productive. And so I can do the job of multiple people without having to pay the fees that come along with that. So use AI the right way. I am doing so much more with less time, and my revenue and my profitability have both gone up, obviously, because I have cut some costs there as well. But the amount of work that I can produce in a third of the time that I was spending working before is insane. Please, please, please invest in yourself and get really good at using these AI tools, not for that beige vanilla shit. You have to do this the right way. Use the right system, use the right tools, pay for the version that is going to give you the better result. System number 3 is my revenue engine. I started a long time ago stepping away from trading time for money, because that is the trap when you are a service provider or a consultant or a coach. Is how many hours am I going to spend working on X to provide Y result? You need to get away from that mindset where time equals money. It doesn't. It doesn't. You have to understand what your value is, the value that you are bringing into somebody's life by solving the problem. It does not matter if it takes you 15 minutes to solve their $10,000 problem, as I said in my last podcast episode. If you can solve somebody's $10,000 problem in 10 or 15 minutes, they don't owe you for the 10 or 15 minutes that it took to solve that problem. They owe you for the experience that enables you to solve that problem that quickly. It is about the value that you are adding to somebody's life. So on that, I have moved away from my time for money. There are packages where you can have strategy sessions, of course, because that is a valuable part. And I really enjoy that part of my business. But I'm now doing forever home builds. I have affiliate programs that I'm involved with that are bringing me a monthly recurring revenue. MRR, your new favorite acronym. And what we are doing is taking away the need to constantly find new clients to fill our programs, to fill our packages. And we are looking at ways to expand our business in a way that makes sense. We're not giving away our integrity and just signing up for any affiliate program and saying it's wonderful when we actually don't use it or don't understand it. That is one of the things that I have always been very diligent about, is that I'm only selling something that I absolutely believe in, because my name, my reputation matters more to me than just banking money for the sake of selling something. It's never really felt like it's about the money, although money makes the world go around and all of that sort of thing. I want to sell things that make a difference, and that you can turn around and always know that if I'm telling you that this is a good thing, that you can absolutely rely on my word on that, whether I'm making money from it or not. We've got to ensure that your business is doing the work for you. So when you are working, you are doing high leverage, strategic work, not low level admin. Yes, admin has to happen for a business to function, but there are ways to make a lot of that work for you. So you can have a 8-figure business without it costing you your entire life, because we're about quality, not just quantity. All right, Here is your empowered leader audit. I want you to have a look at the last couple of weeks in your business and ask two questions. The first one is, what in that time was reactive? So where were you chasing clients? Where were you having to manually confirm or come back to things that weren't being handled? Where did you have to put out fires? What tech did you have to fix? Have a really good, honest look at what your last few weeks looked like and label everything that you had to do in your business that was reactive. And then number two, what was proactive? Where were you building systems like the ones that I just mentioned? Where were you building a network? Where were you focusing on working on your business rather than working in it? If your reactive list is longer than the proactive list, then I have bad news for you, friend. You are your business system, but you can fix that. So your next task is to look at the three systems that I have just mentioned and pick one of those and start building it out for yourself. If you need a hand in building your forever home and consolidating your systems, come and talk to me. I would love to help you. I get it. It can be really scary, but I have a way of making this as painless as possible. And the result is amazing. You will be so glad and never look back once you have fixed your business systems. Number two is making sure that you are using AI properly. Get away from the free trials. Try something that's more comprehensive, that can do bigger, better tasks for you. Train it to work the way that you want to work and get yourself au fait with what's happening in AI. You at least need to understand how it works and be able to get that working within your business in one way or another. Multiple ways. When you're looking at my business, I can tell you that there are multiple ways I'm using AI to make my work easier, more efficient, more productive. And number three is your monthly recurring revenue. Have a look at how and why and when you can fit that into your business. And that is something that will snowball and help you start reaching your financial goals, your business goals, your lifestyle goals. All right. I'm going to leave some links in the show notes. Don't forget to go and see those. I want to hear from you. You come and find me on Instagram. I am at empower.house. Tell me which system you are going to be working on to bring yourself a little more time and flexibility and maybe cut down some of the working hours in your week. See you later.
Thank you so much for joining me on the podcast today. I hope you loved this episode. If you did, please remember to share it with somebody else who you think will enjoy it too. I would love it if you leave a review, which helps me reach more people just like you. And don't forget to come and join me on Instagram at empower.house. Thank you, darling.